everybody. I have a pen today to show you that it's a pen brand that I've never, ever used before, but I've always had a very strong interest in their pens. And the pens I'm talking about are the pens from Santini Italia. Now, when this box arrived, it was like nicely wrapped in like black paper, and it had this really pretty satin bow on it. And so obviously I've unwrapped it, but what I did do is I did record the unwrapping so you could see all those details. What's in this box is one of their limited editions, and this would be the Santini Italia Nonagon Candy Bronze. Yes. Basically, if you put the word candy into the description of the pen, I'm gonna buy it. So anything that's reflective of sweets or sugar or any of that, even though I'm not eating it at the moment, I'm totally gonna be all over that. So when Santini announced they're coming out with a limited edition pen called Candy, I was like, yes. Give it to me now. Take my money. Let's go ahead and unbox this. So it comes in a black box, and if you look at the top, the light reflects the Santini Italia logo, as well as it looks like some key patterning or meander patterning here. And so you open it up, and it has a magnetic closure. Let's open this up, and there's some paperwork in it. So let's take a look at that. The first card are instructions of how to fill your fountain pen. And the reason why they would give you these instructions is because this pen is a piston filling system. And of course, it could possibly work differently than any of the other piston filling systems, being that there's different pens I've used where it's like you don't know when to start or to end it. So some pens make noises for you to do that. So I'm hoping that this pen will look over that in a second. The second item comes in a beautiful, kind of a plum colored, it's a Clairefontaine envelope. So let's open this up and, oh, so this shows that your nib has been checked for writing. So that's cool. So they do check your pens before it gets shipped out and it arrives to you. And so you can see here, I got a medium flex nib. So you could tell that they did work with it and made sure that it was fully operational before they put it in the mail to come to me. So thank goodness. There is a little clear sleeve right here, and it contains the warranty card. So I'm gonna take that out. And it's a Santini Italia warranty card, and it's for the Nonagon candy. So if anything happens to it, I have a serial number that I can reference, as well as the date of purchase. So that's all been recorded. I'm going to slip that back in here. And next we have this plum purple colored tissue paper. Let's take that off. And there's another card, and it's simply Santini Italia, authentic Italian product. So yes, that means this whole pen was made in Italy. I also, from what I understand, the nib that is installed in the pen was also made in-house at Santini. So that's super exciting. Now, the next thing you'll notice here, let's see, there is this like foamy stuff. It's actually very plush. And right here, the pen is in this velvet sleeve. I mean, there's just so much to get to the pen, right? Okay, so it has this lovely velvety sleeve, so it keeps the pen nice and beautiful before it gets to you. So, are we ready to check this out? I am. I've already looked at it, actually. I couldn't help it. So, okay, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, right? How could I resist? I mean, This is what dreams are made of, y'all. It's glorious, beautiful. It even has a little tag here, hold on. 18 karat gold nib. Let's take that off here. It's faceted. It has 9 facets. I love how it reflects in the light. The entire pen, I'm talking about the barrel and the cap, is completely made out of ebonite. And the colors are, it's purple, and it has a mix in it. According to the description on the Santini website, it's orange mixed in there, but I mean, it kind of looks like, in my opinion, kind of a peachy orange, you know, kind of a pinky orange. So, I mean, it's absolutely perfect for a purple and peach colored pen. So yes, so let's see here. All of the furniture you're seeing here, talking about the band around the bottom of the cap, this little clip, as well as this piece right here, is bronze, untreated bronze. So it might have a tendency to tarnish over time, which is fine. I'll just get a jewelry cloth and clean it up real quick, keep it nice and pretty. Let's go ahead and take a look at that nib. Medium flex nib, y'all, and it has an ebonite feed to ensure that that nib stays wet while you're writing with it. That's beautiful. So it does have a 18 karat gold, 18 karat rose gold nib on it. It is a number 6 nib, so it's a nice big nib. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I have no idea what I'm going to ink it with though. I think I might have an ink that'll look nice with it, but I don't know. I have to look through my collection and make sure. Gosh, look at that. I love this section. I love this material so much because you see all the beautiful swirly pattern, the section and everything. In hand, it actually feels really good. And does it post? Let's see. It does post, and it posts really nice. And you know what's, when it's posted, it feels really nice and balanced. It doesn't feel like too heavy or anything like that. I love at the end of the cap, there's kind of this conical shape right here. And it's also conical at the piston knob. So yes, like I said, this is a piston filling system. And so it does have instructions that come with it. And it pretty much says, turn the bottom anti-clockwise until it stops without forcing it over. Put the nib and feeder completely in ink. Turn the bottom clockwise, keep it, boy, this sounds kind of, when the bottom of the pen will turn free, jerky, your pen is filled. Okay, that makes me think it's gonna make some sort of noise. So let's just for the sake of this, I'm turning it, this is clockwise. Okay, that must, there's a click when it's gone too far, and this is counterclockwise. So I'll mess around with that when I have it in ink just to make sure that it is filling correctly. I love the way it fills and everything. There's also, the pen is numbered. Like I said, there's only 98 of these pens in existence. And the number I have, I've got this is number 31 of 98. So it's very subtle. It's right here on one of the facets on the barrel. That's so lovely. Well, I guess the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ink this gorgeousness up, perform a writing sample, and I'm just so happy. Happy tears. you so much for joining me for this look at the Santini Italia Nonagon Candy Bronze Fountain Pen. OMG. Everything that everybody's ever written about Santini Italia pens, they're right. It is glorious. It is glorious. I've got my eye on another one of their pens, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. In fact, I believe, I saw something today that they're actually going out of town, or their vacation's about to start the 18th, and they won't be back until September. So I guess if you wanna order something, you have to like do it now. But I think I'm gonna wait till September, just, so I can enjoy this. But when they come back, I'll be looking at another Santini pen. They're not cheap, they're not. In fact, this pen is 500 euros. And roughly that translates to about 590 American dollars. It's not cheap by any means, but for the price, I really feel like you get a lot with this pen. You have a completely ebonite pen, a 18 karat gold flex nib, an ebonite feed, and it's piston filling. I really do feel like I got a lot for that price. So I'm gonna say that I highly recommend the pen, the Santini pen. I mean, and every other pen that, that Santini makes, I see nothing but praise for it by other Instagrammers or whomever. So I'm gonna say I'm a fan. I am a Santini fan. Now, the only way to get this pen, and that's why I was telling you the dates of how important it is if you want to order a Santini pen, is because the only place you can get Santini pens is directly from Santini on their website. So yeah, they do everything. They make it there, they make everything there, and they sell it from there. So it's, it's an Italian brand, it's located in Italy. But I have to say that the wait time, because they don't make it until you order it, and the wait time really wasn't so bad. It was about a week and a half. And that's from the moment I ordered it until it was shipped and it arrived at my door. And they do like express world shipping. Like it got here, when they shipped it, it got here like in 2 days. So that totally wins me over because I love fast shipping. It's awesome. Well, I guess that's all I have. Thanks for watching. I hope that you might have learned something about the Santini Italia brand and pens. And that's how the ink flows.